Welcome to Estonia, a captivating Baltic nation where women slightly outnumber men, leaving most women alone, single, and with an increased need for men who can provide love, pleasure, care, and attention. This charming country, covering 45,227 square kilometers, is home to around 1.3 million people, most of whom live in the capital city, Tallinn. You will learn more about this enchanting city in the later part of this video, but before that, let's try to understand the context for the current demographics regarding the ratio of women to men in the country. Estonia first gained independence in 1918 after centuries under foreign rule, including periods under Danish, Swedish, German, and Russian dominance. The newly established Estonian state initially had a relatively balanced population between men and women. However, Estonia's demographics were drastically impacted by World War II and the subsequent Soviet occupation from 1944 to 1991. Tens of thousands of Estonian men were killed, went missing, or were deported by Soviet authorities during the war and in the following decades. This resulted in a significantly higher mortality rate for the male population. Even during the Soviet era, many ethnic Russians and other nationalities were encouraged to relocate to Estonia, leading to an influx of predominantly male migrant workers and military personnel, further skewing the demographic balance in favor of women. In the post-Soviet period, after regaining independence in 1991, difficult economic circumstances drove many working-age Estonian men to seek employment abroad, once again reducing the male population. Statistically, men in Estonia also have lower life expectancies compared to women, with hazardous jobs, poor lifestyles, and other factors contributing to higher male mortality rates. While Estonians constitute the majority at around 69% of the population, there are significant ethnic minority groups such as Russians, Ukrainians, and others, making it quite common to encounter women with Slavic features in Estonia. In Estonia, you'll encounter breathtakingly beautiful women with hair as radiant as the summer sun, smooth porcelain skin, and eyes that sparkle like the Baltic Sea itself. Surprisingly, these natural beauties have a keen interest in American citizens. The ratio of women to men in this Baltic nation is strikingly skewed, with women making up a remarkable 55% of the population, while men account for only 45%. On average, there are over 140,000 single Estonian women available for any foreigner to engage with, whether it's for a romantic connection, marriage, or building a life together in this enchanting country. According to the latest census data, the total female population in Estonia is around 720,000, while the male population is approximately 580,000. Have you ever considered the possibility of finding your soulmate in Estonia? Before you answer that question, let's delve deeper into the captivating world of Estonian women. For generations, Estonian women have been master artisans, skillfully weaving and embroidering intricate folk patterns using techniques passed down from mother to daughter. Their nimble hands create stunning masterpieces adorned with intricate designs, proudly displayed in museums, churches, and homes across the country. This isn't mere artistry, it's a way of life deeply intertwined with their identity. Speaking of identity, Estonian women have long been the guardians of ancient Baltic folk traditions and pagan nature rituals, even after the arrival of Christianity. Despite outside influences, they steadfastly maintained their spiritual connection to the land, seasons, and natural cycles, singing haunting regulaulud, folk songs, and weaving garments imbued with symbolic meanings. These women have preserved an immense cultural memory and wisdom that spans centuries. You know those hearty, mouth-watering Estonian delicacies like verivurst, blood sausage, hapukapsad, sauerkraut, and the iconic black rye bread? Thank the Estonian ladies for keeping these culinary treasures alive. Passing down recipes from generations past, they expertly utilize the bounties provided by the surrounding forests and farms each season. It's a way of life rooted in harmony with their environment, where nothing goes to waste. Even today, you'll find Estonian women at the forefront of cultural preservation, heavily involved in events like the renowned Estonian Song and Dance Celebration held every 5 years. Gathering by the thousands, adorned in brilliant national costumes, they celebrate their intangible heritage through traditions like mesmerizing polyphonic singing and intricate patterned dances. It's an experience that will move you to the core, a powerful testament to the enduring spirit of Estonian women. When it comes to living costs in Estonia, housing can be quite reasonable. In the capital Tallinn, renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center may cost between $500 to $775 per month, while suburban options range from $390 to $665. Smaller cities offer rentals from $330 to $555 monthly, and rural areas are even more affordable at $220 to $445. Dining out is also budget-friendly, with street food or casual eateries charging $6 to $13 per meal, mid-range restaurants around $13 to $26, and fine dining on the higher end. If you cook at home, monthly grocery bills typically fall between $190 and $345. Other expenses like internet, $20 to $40 per month, gym memberships, $26 to $53, and clothing are also quite reasonable. Income levels in Estonia are modest when converted to US dollars, with the minimum wage around $735 per month and the average salary hovering around $1,400. However, the tech industry offers higher salaries, with entry-level programmers earning around $2,220 and experienced professionals making over $5,000 monthly. For those planning a visit, one-way flight tickets to Estonia cost approximately $775. Getting around Estonia is convenient thanks to an extensive transportation network. The country boasts over 58,000 kilometers of well-maintained roads, including major highways like the Tallinn-Narva and Tallinn-Pärnu-Ikla routes, connecting Estonia to neighboring nations. The Estonian railway system, operated by Eesti Raudtee, spans around 1,200 kilometers and plays a vital role in passenger and freight transport. The Tallinn airport serves as the main aviation hub, offering connections to major European cities. Significant ports like Muuga, Paldiski, and Sillamäe facilitate maritime trade along the Baltic coast. Within cities, public transportation options include buses, trams, and trains, with Tallinn boasting an efficient and comprehensive system. Tallinn is the capital and largest city of Estonia. Situated along the coast of the Gulf of Finland, with a population exceeding 430,000, Tallinn is not only the nation's economic and cultural heart, but also a significant hub in the Baltic region. The city boasts a rich historical tapestry, with origins tracing back to the 13th century when it was founded as a pivotal trading center by Danish rulers. Tallinn's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is revered for its remarkably preserved medieval architecture, including iconic landmarks like the Tumpi Castle, St. Olaf's Church, and the picturesque Town Hall Square. As Estonia's capital, Tallinn serves as the seat of government, housing the Riigikogu, Parliament, the President's residence, and numerous ministries. The city is also a major educational, artistic, and cultural hub, home to universities, museums, theaters, and galleries. Tallinn's economy is diverse, with key sectors encompassing technology, finance, logistics, manufacturing, and tourism. Its strategic location and well-developed infrastructure render it an essential transit point for goods and services across the Baltic states. With its storied past, architectural treasures, vibrant cultural offerings, and modern amenities, Tallinn is not only the beating heart of Estonia, but also a captivating destination for travelers seeking to immerse themselves in the unique fusion of old and new that defines this fascinating city. Estonia's economic transformation since regaining independence in 1991 has been truly remarkable. Over the past 3 decades, the nation has undergone significant changes, evolving into a modern, prosperous economy. At the core of Estonia's economic landscape lies a robust services sector, which contributes substantially to the country's gross domestic product. Despite its northern climate, Estonia's agricultural sector plays an important role. The nation excels in cultivating certain crops such as barley, wheat, potatoes, and rapeseed. In fact, Estonia ranks among the leading producers of rapeseed in the European Union, making this crop a vital export commodity. Surprisingly, Estonia also boasts a thriving fruit and berry industry, producing apples, raspberries, strawberries, currants, and more, capitalizing on its fertile lands. In recent years, organic farming practices have gained widespread popularity, with around 22% of Estonia's agricultural lands dedicated to organic methods as of 2021, significantly higher than the EU average. This commitment to sustainable, environmentally friendly agriculture is also reflected in Estonia's long-standing beekeeping traditions. Estonian honey, renowned for its distinct flavors, serves as another popular agricultural export, showcasing the nation's diverse offerings. Looking ahead, the Estonian government actively promotes eco-friendly farming through various initiatives, such as precision agriculture, crop rotation, and encouraging the use of renewable energy sources on farms. These efforts demonstrate Estonia's dedication to preserving its rich agricultural heritage while embracing modern, sustainable practices for the future. Estonia is an undulating lowland, interspersed with hills and upland areas across the country. The highest point is Suur-Munamägi, reaching 1,043 feet in the southeast near the Russian border. In northern Estonia lies the Pandavere upland with its rolling hills and forests. The Sakala upland dominates the central region, featuring ancient glacial deposits and ridges. Head to the islands of Saaremaa and Hiiumaa in the west, and you'll find a more flat terrain with arable lands and coastal landscapes. The North Estonian Clint, a striking limestone escarpment, runs along the northern coast overlooking the Gulf of Finland. Between these upland areas stretch vast lowlands like the Parnamaa region in the southwest. This lowland expanse is dotted with lakes, rivers, bogs, and swamps, creating diverse wetland ecosystems. Estonia has no shortage of water bodies. The Ämmujoki River winds over 85 miles through central Estonia, while Lake Peipus on the eastern border is one of Europe's largest lakes. The soils across Estonia also vary considerably. Nutrient-rich moldic epipodon soils support agriculture in central areas. Podzolic and gleic soils dominate forests and wetlands. The islands feature karst landscapes with lighter soils. Soil erosion poses challenges in some intensively cultivated upland farming areas. Overall, Estonia's terrain offers a mosaic of uplands, lowlands, coastlines, and wetlands, creating unique landscapes across this Baltic nation. Education in Estonia follows a structure quite similar to many other European nations. The entire system is overseen by the Ministry of Education and Research, with education being compulsory for children from ages 7 to 17. Early childhood education in Estonia begins at a very young age, with childcare and pre-primary programs available from 1.5 years old. In 2020, an impressive 94% of children between ages 3 to 6 were enrolled in early childhood education, higher than the OECD average. Once children turn 7, they begin basic education, which is divided into 2 stages: primary school from grades 1 to 6, followed by lower secondary from grades 7 to 9. After completing basic education at age 16 to 17, students have 2 main pathways. They can pursue general upper secondary education in grades 10 to 12 to prepare for university, or enroll in vocational education and training programs to gain skills for specific careers. For higher education, Estonia boasts an impressive array of public and private universities offering bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. Notable institutions include the University of Tartu, Tallinn University of Technology, and Estonian University of Life Sciences. The academic year typically runs from September to June, with programs conducted primarily in Estonian, as well as English, Russian, and other languages. In recent years, Estonia has prioritized improving educational quality, updating curriculums, and emphasizing digital literacy across all levels. The country has outlined comprehensive education strategy guidelines from 2021 to 2035 addressing these goals. Overall, while following the standard European model, Estonia's education system starts children at a very young age and has been making strides to modernize and elevate its offerings. Religion and spirituality in Estonia have been shaped by the country's history of being influenced by various cultures. Most Estonians identify as Christians, with the largest groups being Estonian Evangelical Lutheran Church, around 20%, and the Estonian Apostolic Orthodox Church, around 15%. However, Estonian folk traditions and ancient beliefs have also left an indelible mark on the nation's spiritual landscape. Many Estonians celebrate events tied to the solar calendar, like the summer and winter solstices and equinoxes with vibrant festivals. One notable example is the Jaanipäev, St. John's Day, festival during the summer solstice, featuring age-old customs, songs, and rituals. Communal gatherings hold great significance for Estonians to come together, share stories, music, and reinforcing their sense of cultural identity. Family celebrations, community events, and cultural festivals are cherished occasions. These social interactions strengthen societal bonds, while also serving as vital means of preserving and passing down Estonia's rich folk traditions to future generations. Beyond Christianity and folk beliefs, a small minority of Estonians also follow other faiths like Islam, Buddhism, Judaism, and ancient Estonian indigenous religions like Mausk. Overall, Estonia exhibits a tapestry of spiritual influences woven together by its unique history and cultural heritage.